Hi everyone, my name is Nkiru and today I'm going to be unboxing the DJI Pocket Osmo 3 or Osmo Pocket 3. Now in 2026 I knew I would like to really step up my content creation game, and so I invested in this kind of camera setup because there's things in my content process that I think could be developed upon. So today we're not necessarily going to review them, but we're going to have a look at what's inside these boxes and what it takes to get the Pocket Osmo running straight out of the box. Heavy on the latter part because I ended up also buying the Acer 3-in-1 SD card reader because I have no way to get my files from A to B, as well as the micro SD card and adapter from SanDisk. They're very well known in the industry for fairly reliable storage. And this is the box that the creator combo came in. It's quaint, it's succinct, it's compact, and we are going to have a look inside it right now. So I believe this is either a case or some kind of holder. I can't even properly open it, but let's take a look. Yeah, definitely some kind of case. I've only seen my friends use and hold these, so hopefully I'm not desecrating the packaging and everything. So I also picked up this bag, and this is where the bulk of everything is, but I also just wanted to show you what else comes inside the box by way of like manuals and stuff. So here we have the app. I think there's an app associated with the product. This seems to be some kind of sticker, but oh yeah, my bad, it's got the logo on it. I was like, what is that?
What is that?
As well as like memory card things. Maybe it's supposed to go on the casing, not too sure. Also in here we have a quick start guide, very useful. Gonna be looking into that. I don't know what this one is. It's kind of a bunch of instructions written in multiple languages, but we'll figure it out. And then finally we have the creator. This is the main set of guidelines within the box. So now let's have a look inside. Smells so good. It smells like future money. Okay, it's got this label attached with what's inside. This is the Osmo Pocket 3 carrying bag in the color black. Nice, demure, sleek. I'm gonna open this up elsewhere so that you can see what's inside. Alrighty, let's get started. So first up we have the Osmo Pocket 3 carry bag itself, and it took me an unreasonable amount of attempts to open up the zip for some reason. That is not a design fault, that's just me. But the first thing that I grab out of here is the Osmo Pocket 3. This is what the whole video is about, and it was, I don't know, quite surreal to feel this in my hands and to have my own one, so I was very happy with that. This is the microphone or the transmitter, which you can actually clip onto yourself, which is very handy. Up next we have the battery, so if you're going on hikes or things where you're not going to have a consistent power supply, this is really useful to have with you. The next thing I take out is the handle. Just adds a bit more length to the handle that we already have, which again is quite handy. This is the power cable. It's type C to type C, which is handy. And then we've got the windscreen, making sure that we're not being overwhelmed with wind stuff when using the microphone. The piece that was just taken out was a wide angle lens for varied shooting. And then finally we have a tripod which can be used to stabilize our camera on flat hard surfaces. Okay, click here on the left to adjust exposition, face tracking active. Okay, this is the first time oh my gosh, it's actually tracking everything! This is the first time I have turned this on. Like I promise, I literally just put the SIM card in and was like, you can probably see a difference in quality. Let's try and zoom. I did have a mess around with it before the SIM card was in, but you couldn't like work with it. Okay, that's not zoom, that's changing the tilt. One thing that I did want to tell you is there is an application that you can use or download to accompany the DJI, which is the DJI Mimo. I have an Android phone, I have a Google Pixel 7 Pro, and downloading the APK was a bit finicky, but I did eventually manage to get there. If the word APK sounds foreign or even confusing or scary to you, don't worry, it's just a way for you to download applications on Android phones without going through standardized stores like the Google Play Store, for example. So it's just like an application package, that's what it stands for, and effectively you download it to your phone just like any other download, and then you can install it from your file manager. So I had to do that, then connected, used my Google account to connect, paired the device with that, put in my SIM card or SD card rather, and I was good to go. So this is it unboxed. I haven't tested Is there even gonna be sound? I haven't tested the mic. Should we try the mic? Let me attach something. So I turned this on, which is kind of crazy because I've been speaking into nothing since. I don't know if this is any louder. Oh my gosh, I think it is. I can see the mic or the volume going up and down. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm so sorry. We're figuring this out together. So if the audio quality, video quality is whack all around, I don't know what to say, dog. It also did come with this muffler, so that's pretty handy as well, so that the mic volume isn't too raw or harsh or whatever, so that's handy. Oh yes, it turns out that you don't even need to have like an SD card converter, like adapter, because you can actually do direct downloads, so you can manage your files from the application, which is very, very efficient. Really looking forward to that. I'm just really looking forward to seeing all the other features. Like there's different zooms, there's different camera tracking, there's like different gimbal settings and stuff, there's the tripod. I have a lot to dive into and I'm super excited. Another thing that's really cool about this is, oh gosh, how am I even going to show you? Okay, so I was setting up the app because I wanted to see if I had to connect the mic to the app, and then this happened. There you go. So the camera, right, is on my phone. Look how trippy this is. So this is like a live feed. Anyway, just thought that was kind of interesting. Is this still tracking my face? Not really. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, I thought I'd also record for you a little bit of me unboxing the actual components, and I really love the modular design of the camera. It just really makes things a lot easier. You can switch out and in different components depending on your needs. I do see that tripod being very useful in the future, as well as the battery and the handle naturally, which I'm attaching right now. In addition, I'm also showing you some footage of what the camera looks like when it's powered on for the first time, which is on the right, versus when I've been messing around with it. I've got some videos in it and I'm kind of just flicking between some of the videos in my storage or catalog. This is after having put in the SD card as well. You can also change the orientation, whether it's in portrait or landscape mode. I think that's obviously extremely useful. Now, when I found out that the DJI Nemo app meant that you could just direct download videos and clips straight from the device, I really changed the game and I no longer needed this SD card, but it is useful to have just in case. And finally, this is the SD card that I got from SanDisk. So that's all from me, guys and gals. I'm just like you. I've never used this before, and so I need to take some time to figure it out. I just wanted to show you what was in the box and what you could expect. I hope this helped you understand a little bit more about the DJI Osmo. I bought this for maybe 400 and something pounds on Amazon, and it came with everything in the kit. The SD card reader and the SD card could not have been more than 30 pounds in total, and for the SD card reader I got 250 gigabytes of storage. I'm going to go and mess around and experiment with this now, but thank you for watching and I'll see you later. Bye. So if you want to figure out how I did that, head to this is crazy. I didn't actually think of what I was going to say. Yeah, so okay. There was one other thing I wanted to say. I have forgotten. Maybe I should like pin this to myself.